Welcome back to the rinks in Hauppauge as we get ready for Game 2 of the night. More freshman hockey action between the 10, 9, and 1 Longwood. Correction. The 11-6 Northport Huntington Tigers and the 5-11-1 Southampton Whalers. Game time coming up in just under 2 minutes. Should be a good one between these two. Don't go anywhere as late night hockey here on the Long Island Sports Network continues. Welcome back to the rinks in Hauppauge. Action between the Southampton Whalers and the Northport Huntington Tigers about to take place. And the key for this one is going to be defense. Southampton hasn't won a game in a while. They haven't won a game in their last 5 and have one tie, and that was on February 14th versus Middle Country. But then on the opposite end, you have the Northport Huntington Tigers, who have been absolutely on fire on a 5-game win streak, and they haven't allowed a goal in their last 3 games. And for the Southampton Whalers, they're going to have to do their best to keep the puck out of their defensive zone, as they're averaging 6 goals against them per game. So it's going to be a tough battle for the Southampton here. But both teams getting ready to play as they both skate towards their benches, talk strategy, and talk it over. But Game 2 of 3 is about to get underway here tonight. Now here come the Southampton Whalers. In goal for Southampton, '33 Scott Musowitz, and in goal from Northport, puck on the ice. It's away. Here comes Southampton. Loses it. Goes back behind, and controlling it is D'Angelo. D'Angelo passes it up to Rodas. Now the puck in front of Musowitz gets knocked away. Controlling it behind the net is Quinlan Riley. Has it knocked away. Gives it up. Passes it up ahead. Now it's on the board and skips away, controlling it. Goldstein. Puts it up to his teammate, trying to get it out of their own zone, struggling against this Northport Huntington defense. They finally bring it into the neutral zone, but tough, stout defense forces Craig to push it up. Now controlling it for Northport. Northport controls it. Here they come the other way. Loses it. This Lapello lost it. Goldstein passes it up. Gets mixed up and on the near side board. Goes down low right there. It's a Magnotta. Magnotta being hounded. Can't get it, and now it's loose and being knocked around. Oleta controls it on the far side. He brings it behind the net. Trying to find someone to pass to. A bunch of chaos. Now back up top. Matries passes it to his right. Shot on goal goes wide of Armuzowitz. Matries has it. Gets his own rebound. Now it's in front. SCHSHL on the back side of Armuzowitz. And they're going to call icing. Northport got it. And Nicholas Zardronzi looked like he stopped it before. It just went past the blue line, but the ref thought otherwise. We're going to go back to the circle. Both teams scrambling for the puck. Northport gets it, being hounded up top towards the blue line, but now back towards the board. Now it's a scramble out into the neutral zone, and controlling it is Oleta. Passes it over. Finally brings it up past the blue line. Working their way into the net, but ricochets out towards the top. They'll flick it to keep it in. Now Magnotta has it, and tough defense there. Two Northport Huntington players ram him into the boards. Shot on goal, wide shot there from Alfano. Now it's in front of the net, but again, Ricochet is now back behind Armuzowitz. Both teams trying to scramble. Coming away with it are the Whalers, and it goes back out towards the neutral zone, and Driscoll controls it for the Tigers and passing it up to Oleta. Oleta brings it across the blue line, hound on the board, and now here come the Whalers with it, but Arletta playing tough defense gets it back into the offensive zone. Driscoll going in to play defense, but it's passed up. Driscoll passes it up, looking for Kahn. Kahn can't get there in time. Now the big body, Quinlan Riley, has it on the board. Loses it, goes out to play defense, but quick shot there by Kahn. Now puck goes out in front of the net. But the Tigers lose control, and now here's Riley with it, bringing it in the neutral zone and across the blue line, far side. Loses it, taken away by Cohen. Cohen has it, trying to find a teammate, now passes it up to Kahn. Kahn and back to Cohen. Ricochets out back in front of the net, but poked away there by the Whalers, and it'll go all the way back to the Northport Huntington side. And we're going to get an icing call. First stoppage in play today. 10:51 left on the scoreboard. Back to the face-off circle. Logan in the circle for Huntington. Magnotta comes away with it, passes it up. Now here come the Whalers on their first opportunity. Here's Craig, weaving his way through the Northport Huntington defense. Now stops, pulls back around. Riley controls it. Now he has his eyes up, shot on goal, stabbed right there by the glove of Terriazos. Ten and a half minutes to go. Both teams skate into the circle and get ready to resume play. Ref looks behind them, make sure both players are where they're supposed to be, and now the puck finally hits the ice. Caroms all the way back out to the near side board. Craig tries to get it back around. Brings it in towards the blue line, but kicked away from him. Northport gets it into their own hands. Pass across the ice. Now back up. Now here comes the Tigers on the attack. Seek with it. Passes it towards the center, but too far ahead there for his teammate. Now here comes Riley. Passes it up to Goldstein. Goldstein on the left. Puck gets away from him, and he's hounded on the boards. Knocked in there by Seek. What a good opportunity there by the Whalers. Now Buck up on the near side boards. McLaughlin has it knocked away. Whalers have it in their own zone. Passes it up ahead, right there. Off the board. Now the puck rattling in between both teams. No team can control it. Armuzowicz knocks it up to his teammate. Good defense. Hounding there by Lapello on the near side board. Finally goes away. Tigers control it. Good defense there by Minardi. And now it's a big scrum. Bodies falling everywhere on the puck. Finally ricochets out towards the far side board, and over there is Lapello. But the Whalers come away with it. Trying to get it out of their own zone. And a huge hit into the board as C collides with Minardi. Again, both teams fighting for the puck. Neither team able to control it here as we're still scoreless in the first period. Pass a little too hard for Emtage. Arletta controls it, passing it back, trying to give it back to Arletta, and Emtage is right there to control it for the Whalers. Passes it towards the center of the net, looking for Minardi, but right behind him. Now the Tigers looking to go on the attack, but Magnotta right behind the Tigers right there to stop the offensive pursuit. Now behind the net. Ricochets off the board, top of the blue line. And that was Craig. And a shot on goal and stabbed with the glove of Armuzowicz. .7:59 left to go. It's been a hard-fought battle. Neither team really has the upper hand. The puck has just been bouncing around out there on the ice. Neither team really coming away with control. Far side now. Gets in front of the net. Almost an own goal right there, but luckily saved by McCourt Rodas. Goes out in towards the neutral row. Controlled by Matrice. Matrice passes it up ahead. Too strong there for Driscoll. Now on the boards. Knocked. Alfano had it knocked away from him as he got shoved up, pinned up on the boards. And Alfano trying to do his best to get the puck away from all those Whalers. Now puck glides all the way to the other side. And here comes Goldstein. Goldstein has speed. Brings it across the blue line. Tries to cut back to his left, but knocked away there. Now on the boards and huge collisions as the puck gets fired towards Terriazos, but he just kicks it away. Letta has its feet. Physical play between these two teams. Great defensive game so far. Here comes Minardi. Skates up, working his way right in right. Shot on Terriazos, and it gets tied up. Falls and ricochets out, away from the net. Out towards the neutral zone, and the Whalers will have to reset. D'Angelo controls it, skating around, guarded closely by Arletta. Won't let him take a rest here. Now he finally stops behind his own goal. Passes it up to Riley. Riley has it stolen away. Shot on goal, blocked right there by D'Angelo. Ricochets behind Armuzowicz. Now skating over. And now it's tied up on the board. And now coming away with it is Minardi. Minardi, burst of speed, far side. One working against one, and Northport comes away with the puck. Knocked away again. So our Dronesy has it, trying to pass it up to Cohen. Pass too strong. Now going to try to control it is Magnata, but we're going to get a whistle. 5:39 left to go. Still knotted at 0. Going to go back to the Tigers' side in the faceoff circle. Well, he said this was going to be a defensive game, and the Southampton Railers have been doing a good job on the defense end so far. And a quick snipe towards Terriazos, but he kicks it away. Magnata gets it off the ricochet. Riley skating towards it. Tries to pass it in front towards Goldstein, but too far in front of him. Now Craig has it. He's weaving his way through the defense. Loses the puck, has it on the board. Passes it in front to Goldstein, but bounces off his stick. Now going the other way are the Tigers. Poked away there by Magnata, but right back to Cohen. Magnata skates over, pinned up against the boards with Kahn. Whalers will clear it, and there to control it is Driscoll. Driscoll just shoots it right towards Armuzowitz. Armuzowitz will hand it off to Magnata. Thought about icing it, but gives it right back up. Now Magnata, far side, brings it over the blue line. He's going to work his way in. Shot, can't get a good handle on it. Cleared by the Tigers. Control there, but the Whalers will bring it right back into their own zone. Perello knocked over right there. Good defense by the Tigers. Magnata tries to pass it in front of the net. No good. Seek has it, passes it towards the neutral zone. Passes it up to his teammate. That's Lapello. Has it near side board. Knocked away though, and it's a fight for it on the board. Neither team able to come away with it, and now that's Goldstein. Goldstein has it knocked away, passed up to Riley, and he loses it on his skates. Now racing over is Seek, fighting for it on the far side. Now here come the Whalers. It's been fast-paced play, under 4 minutes. Loses it in the neutral zone. Driscoll comes away with it. Trying to pass it up to Matarese, but it gets away from him. Now Riley has it. He takes it over the blue line, but good defense and challenge by Lapello. Now the Tigers control it. Zadronsny loses it. Cairns behind Armuzowitz. And again, Driscoll just flicks it up as Tigers opt for a line change. And skating in right there was Alfano. Tries to get it in towards the center, but with the line change, none of his teammates were there. Auletta controls it. Gives it up to his teammate. Trying to give it back to Auletta, but it'll back up. Under 3 minutes left to go now. Goes back out up top to Matrice. Matrice has it knocked away from him. Minardi trying to locate it, can't, and goes back out up top to the Tigers. Tigers have it in the offensive zone. Auletta trying to get a goal, but can't do it. Now it's on the board, a huge collision. Whalers and Tigers falling all over the ice out back down there. Now Minardi comes away with it. Minardi, burst of speed to get away from Auletta. Brings it in the neutral zone and across the blue line. But good stick work there by the Tigers. Has the puck knocked away from Minardi. Minardi still trying to control it, but can't. Now on the feet of Auletta. Auletta, neutral zone, blue line, center, shot, wide, and ricochets right back to Armuzowitz, and he'll stab it, and icing. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the first period. It's been a back-and-forth battle so far between these two teams. Back up near the blue line. Karam's around the outside. Going to get it is the Whalers. Now it goes back out towards the blue line. The Tigers will have to reset. Riley going into skate. They'll just shoot it towards the goal. Stopped right there by the Whalers. Pass up to Riley. Goes past his stick. He can't handle. Quick slap shot on Armuzowicz. Wide of his leg, but wide of the goal as well. Close goal opportunity. The closest goal we've had all night between these two. Now here come the Whalers. They have numbers. Pass up to Goldstein. Goldstein brings it across the blue line on the right. Fires towards Terriazos, but off his pads, and a ricochet taken by the Tigers, and it gets away right there of Martrice. And now the puck's flying around. Cohen tries to get it, passes it back to his teammate. Back to Cohen, but too far away from his stick. Whalers will control it. Ricochet on the outside, and both teams will fight for it on the boards. Now Goldstein races after it. He has it in the neutral zone. Brings it up the right side. He looks towards the goal. He's thinking goal. Shot blocked right there by Matrice. Now back behind the net, being hounded there, and he gets knocked down. But it'll stay with the Whalers in their zone. Flicks it towards the net. Riley's right there. Pushes it towards the goal. And a great opportunity and great eyesight by Keegan Riley. But even better job by the netminder of Leontios Terriazos. 31 seconds left to go here in the first period. Still tied at 0. Puck hits ice. Final 30 seconds of play of the first period. Go. Here we go. McLaughlin has it. Tries to bring it off the left side, poked away right there. We're going to get a whistle and a quick stop and play. And that rep talks to Keegan Riley. He's going to skate to the bench. Going to get a face-off at the near dot with 19 seconds left to go. Puck racing after it. Goldstein knocked away from him, but controlled right there by D'Angelo. Passes it up to Minardi, but too far from him. We have final 10 seconds of the first period. Puck bouncing around. Neither team can control it. Whalers shot wide. 1 second, and that'll be the end of the first period. And we're still not at here at 0, but it's been a tough battle between both teams here. Second period action coming your way here on the Long Island Sports Network. Welcome back here to the Southampton Whalers, talking it over on their bench. Northport Huntington ready to play this second period here. And again, we're still not at 0. Teams will switch sides. But it's been an equally matched game here so far. And a good defensive battles. No goals and no penalties in that first period. Ref puts his hands up. He's getting ready to throw the puck down. Puck down, sticks down, and the second period is underway. And again, fast pace, puck bouncing around. It'll ricochet out of play into the Northampton bench. Not even 10 seconds in, and we're going to get our first stoppage of play here. We go right back to the face-off dot. Ref looks around. Tells players to back up. And again, we quickly resume play. Dumped off behind him. Goldstein controls it, working his way in, dumps it back off. Now it's a fight for it on the boards. And shoved down. Big hit right there. Driscoll working on defense. Putting a big hit. And another big collision at center ice. And now a pass up right there to Lapello, but too strong for him. Ricochets off of Craig's skate, and now Driscoll controls it, passing it up to his teammate. Driscoll again lets it ricochet off the board. Fighting for it on the near side. Now stuck, coming away with it is Zethner. Zethner has it, passes it back up top, but good steal and good eyes by Perello of Southampton. Pass right up there for Goldstein, too strong, can't handle it. And Lethner passes it right up to Goldstein, but it's going to be offsides. Jackson Lethner had his eyes up, trying to get it to a teammate, but even better work right there as Goldstein jumps in front of Zethner's pass, but unfortunately for him, it was offsides. Puck ricochets away. Magnotta right there near it. He's going to get it on the board. No big hit as Matrice controls it now, passes it up, and both teams scrapping on the boards. Pinned up. Puck finally ricochets away. Here comes Auletta. Auletta, one-on-one opportunity. Shot over the head of Armuzowicz. And ricochets out towards behind him now. It goes back out up top to Zardonsny. He shoots on Armuzowicz. Ricochet, nobody there for the Tiger. Back up top to Matrice. He shoots it towards Armuzowicz, goes behind him. Ramp around opportunity right there for Declan Hedger, but he shoots it right into the legs of Armuzowicz. And we're going to go back to the face-off circle, but a great couple shot opportunities right there for the Tigers as there was chaos right in front of the crease. Controlling it, Alfano now over. Back to Matrice. Matrice has it. He'll shoot it towards the center. And right in front of the goal, ricochet opportunity, and the Tigers put it in for the first goal of the game. Number 22, Declan Hedger, puts it in for the Northport Huntington Tigers off the rebound. Northport Huntington comes away with the first goal. Goldstein controls it for the Whalers. Skating around, passes it to Magnotta. Magnotta has it on the far side board, but Zandronjny challenges him, forces the puck away from him. Matrice skating after it on the board. Ricochets out in front of Terriazos. Cohen passes it up to Zandronjny. Zandronjny skating around, fighting for his life. Riley right on his back. Now passes it to himself off the board. Gets away from him, though. Up to Goldstein. Goldstein can't control it. And coming away with it is Matrice. Matrice has it behind his own net. Ricochets passes it up. There. Pass up to Cohen. Cohen, too strong off of his stick. Right in to D'Angelo's stick. Brings it behind Armuzowicz. Right in front of his net, dangerous opportunity, but he keeps the puck. Now skates, passes it up to Goldstein. Goldstein brings it across the left. Now loses it on his skates. Ricochet flicks it back towards the center of the net, but the Tigers will come away with the puck. Now bringing it up here is Serino. Serino can't hold on to it. Now Magnotta controls it far side. Passes it up to Goldstein. He'll bring it over on the left. Passes it up in front for Magnotta, but passed too far. And controlling it is Zandronjny. And he'll carry him back out to the top. D'Angelo has it for the Whalers. He'll shoot it. Pad save there by Terriazos. But the Tigers give it right back here to the Whalers, and it's on the board. And it'll go past the blue line. Goldstein has it. He'll have to reset it, though. Dumps it off to Minardi. Minardi will bring it up left side, but the pressure and presence of Seek will force him to let it carry him. Sadzonjny has it. Pass it up to Matrice. Now Matrice looking for Cohen. Cohen gets it out of the defensive zone. But right back there, as Rodas has it. Shot towards the net. And it bounces into the glove of Terriazos. 10:18 left to go. And that first goal was scored with 12 minutes, 43 seconds left to go. Scored by Declan Hedger. It's a battle for the puck right there in front of the net. Minardi comes away with it, tries to dump it off behind him to get it to Riley, but coming away with it is the Tigers. And now it's a battle up on the boards near side. Shot away. Here comes Seek. Seek, shot on goal over the glove of Armusowicz and wide. Now back up towards the top. Fighting for it for the Whalers is Riley. Now into the stick of Minardi. Passes it all the way over across the ice. Back in front of the net. Shot! But good save by Armusowicz as he lays out on the shot from Lapello. Back up top for the Whalers. Stolen, almost stolen there by Minardi, but the Tigers somehow keep it in their offensive zone. Coming away with it, Rodas using his stick work. Finally brings it out of the defensive zone into the neutral zone. Now across the blue line, tries to pass it up to Minardi. Again, pass too strong and ahead of him. Now going the other way is Lapello. We're going to get a whistle. And that's going to be a penalty. And that's going to be a penalty against Southampton. They had too many players on the ice. And that's going to be served by Mateo Vergara. And now the Tigers, already one goal in this game, have a man-up advantage for the next 2 minutes. Quick shot on goal. Armusowicz ricocheted off a Southampton player as it goes wide. Now a fight for it on the boards. Ricochets behind the net over to the Tigers. Now back up top. Zethner. Shot blocked right there off the stick of Riley. Passes it up. Oleta controls it. Back over to Zethner. Zethner shoots it. Flicks it towards the center and off Alfonso's skates as he tries to jump and avoid the shot, but couldn't. Now Magnotta has it. He tries to get it out, but again, right into the stick of Zethner. Zethner shoots it towards the net. Can't get it to go. Now controlled by the Tigers yet again off the ricochet. Off the skate of Magnotta, and Magnotta will clear it as it goes all the way into the other end. 1 minute left to go on the Southampton power play. 8 minutes, 14 seconds left to go in the period. Now a fight for it on the glass. Finally, Zethner controls it as it ricochets out towards him. Pass up ahead. Tigers bring it into their offensive zone. Now skating in. Shot poked away. Right there by Magnotta. Off the ricochet, gives it right back to Driscoll. Driscoll, shot on goal. Blocker saved. Ricochet, rebound opportunity for the Tigers. But losing sight of it was Serino. Good save right there by Armusowicz off the blocker, using the blocker to save it. But it almost rebounded right to Serino, but Serino couldn't locate the puck by his feet. But it's going to be another Southampton Whalers penalty. So they're going to have 2 men in the box. 35-second left on Vergara's penalty. A pass over to So Jandri goes past the blue line. They're going to have to reset. Costly mistake right there. And Enzo Magnotta got called for slashing and will serve 2 minutes. A minute and a half left on his penalty. Shot on goal. Rebound, ricochet opportunity finds its way past Armuzowicz for the second Tiger goal of the game. Two nothing lead by the Northport Huntington Tigers. The first shot on goal was right off of Declan Hedger. Slap shot right to the body, but the Tigers didn't miss a beat. Located the puck, shot right against Armuzowicz. He blocked that one. And then off of that rebound, the Tigers were able to put it in. And Armuzowicz is going to come out of this game for Southampton. And Terriazos now goes in for Southampton. Magnotta has it. He's back out of the penalty box. Packs it up to Goldstein, who works his way in on the left side. Goldstein stops, pauses, has it knocked away. And the puck ricochets on the outside, and both teams fight for it on the puck. Finally escapes the boards and goes out past the neutral zone. Skating for it as Aletta, but Magnotta controls it and passes it up to Steeman. Puck behind the net. Sadrani, pass it up. Now over to Alfano. Alfano trying to pass it to himself. He gets crushed against the board. Aletta has it now by his skates. Tries to pass it center, but passes it right into the Whalers defense. They try to clear it, but can't. Goes right to Matrice. So Andre, quick shot, very wide. Aletta has it knocked away from him by Magnotta, but over to get it is Alfano. Shot on goal wide. Ricochet up top to Zalandri. Zalandri shoots it right in to his own teammate. Shot there by Aletta. No, Alfano corralled by Terriazos. I also just realized I have been mixing up goalies for the Northport Huntington Tigers. In goals for Northport Huntington is Rex Mascati, not Terriazos, who is now currently in goal for the Southampton Whalers. Puck hits the ice. Coming away with it is Emptage. Emptage skates up, takes it past the blue line, knocked away there by Driscoll. Now it's a fight for it on the far side. Driscoll has it, trying to get it out. Can't clear it. Passes it over to Lapello. Lapello has it, but a shot towards crease, nothing going. Now here come the Tigers. They bring it into the neutral zone. Zethner over to Driscoll, who tries to pass it up to Lapello, but it gets away from him. Now skating towards it was Riley. They have it on the boards. Goes across the ice, off the board, and up top, Zethner will have it. Zethner, shot towards the goal, off the pads of Terriazos. Now, here comes Minardi with it. Minardi weaves his way in, trying to get around Driscoll, but Driscoll, with a good defense, stops him from getting the puck, and it just glides right into Mascati's hands. But the fans for the Southampton Whalers wanted a penalty, yelling at the refs on the ice, but no call. Because they out up top. Magnotta trying to save it from going out across the blue line. He'll shove it forward. Now it's on the board. Pat goes back out past Magnotta. And Craig controls it in the neutral zone. Craig being hounded right there by Seek. Seek finally steals it, trying to pass it up, but too far. Now it's a huge scrum on the near side. Goldstein comes away with it, trying to pass it up. Seek with a good defense off his stick. Ricochets back to Goldstein, though. Now Magnotta gets it. Pushed up ahead. Tigers will control it. That's Driscoll. Driscoll pushes it ahead, right back up to the Whalers, though. They'll bring it into the offensive zone. Shot on goal, stabbed with the glove of Mascotti. We have a whistle. 3 minutes, 49 seconds left to go. And this is not the first time these two teams have faced off this season. The last meeting between these two was on October 19th, and Northport Huntington came away with a 7-2 win. It's a little closer matchup here, but again, Northport Huntington controls this game. Southampton still looking for their first goal. Both teams in the circle. The puck finally hits the ice, so we can resume play. Buck pouncing around, trying to pass it ahead, but can't. Now it finds the stick of Zadronjny. Oh. Seek everywhere on the right ice. Now gets it back up top to Zadronjny. But Craig with good defense. No, Karam out back behind the net. Ricochet out towards the side. McLaughlin has it on the board. Finally, Karam's back out towards the other end of the ice, and that's Craig. Passes it up to Minardi. Minardi has it, working his way inside. That's Goldstein. Frustrated, shoves Zanandri into the board. Back up to D'Angelo. D'Angelo passes it down low. Working in is Craig. Shot on goal, blocked right there by the Tigers. So Johnsney has it. Passes it to himself around Craig. Now here comes Zanandri with a burst of speed into the neutral zone. Now trying to pass. Nope. He keeps it himself. Working his way in right. Brings it in. Stabbed off the stick of Terriazos. He'll go back behind the net. Controlled by Rodas. But again, Seek using his speed to go in for the puck. Puck bouncing around. Goldstein has it. Here comes Goldstein with the puck, weaving his way in. Shot blocked there by Zanandri. Goes back up top, but Kessler stops it from going past the blue line. Goldstein has it looking in center. Huge shot. Shot opportunity goes wide. Kessler had a good opportunity, had it in front of the crease. Near side, Goldstein controls it. Neutral zone, trying to pass it up right there. Passes it right into the stick of the Tiger. Goldstein has it, far left, trying to pass it in to Kessler, but he fell down on the ice. Kessler has it, front of the goal, but blocked right there by the body of Matrice. Good defense by the Tigers. Stick near side, puck near side on the board. Skating after it is D'Angelo. D'Angelo can't get it, and coming from behind is Alfano, who controls it. Alfano has it behind the net now. Puck caroms out in front of the net. Shot knocked away there by Minardi. Puck bounces around. Whalers have it. D'Angelo looks up, trying to pass to the center. Ricochets off the Tigers. Alfano, front of the net. Shot, scores! Henry Alfano with the Tigers' third goal of the game. And now it's unraveling here late in the second period for the Southampton Whalers. Alfano somehow came up with it, skated in towards Terriazos, and puts it right over his head for the third goal of the game. Alfano brings it over the blue line, but offsides. 55 seconds left to go. Go back to the dot near side. Back to the dot near side, near the boards. Out towards the blue line. Fight for it. Zethner has it. Flicks it up towards Magnotta. Hits him in the hand and he loses his stick. Now puck far side. Goes past Kessler. Tigers control it. Driscoll has it. Driscoll trying to weave his way. Can't get it. It's back to him. Riley, and now it's scrum for the puck. Still in the neutral zone. Driscoll has it. Working his way. Riley goes to hit him but falls over instead. Now Driscoll trying to find somewhere to go with the puck. Just dumps it off behind him. Pass towards the center. No Tiger there. Go all the way to the other side. Zethner will push it forwards as it ricochets behind Terriazos. Now Magnotta goes onto the board to try to get it for the Whalers, and will ricochet out up top towards Driscoll. Driscoll pushes it forward. Try to get it to the center as time expires here in the second period. And the Northport Huntington Tigers score 3 unanswered here in the second period to take a 3-goal lead over the Southampton Whalers. Third period action coming up in just 45 seconds, but don't go anywhere. Third period action coming your way here on the Long Island Sports Network. Welcome back to the rings. Third period action getting set to start between Southampton Whalers and the Northport Huntington Tigers. Declan Hedger, Dylan McLaughlin, and Henry Alfano all found the back of the net for the Tigers in that second period. And Dylan McLaughlin's goal coming off a power play. The ref skates to the center circle. You're going to get a whistle. Trying to make a late substitution, the Whalers were. Goldstein trying to come in without the ice, but the ref caught it. Wouldn't let him. And third period action underway here as Southampton looking for their first goal of the night. Pass all the way up the ice, trying to get it to Craig, but intercepted there by Zazandri. He works his way inside, shot, stabbed there by Terriazos. Far side boards. Both teams fighting. Goes back out up top. Shot towards Terriazos. Kicked away with his pad. Now near side. Craig has it. He's skating away. Then coming from behind was Lapello. In front of the net. Shot and scored. The Tigers. As it glides past the outstretched Terriazos for the fourth goal for the Northport Huntington Tigers. Goal scored by number 44, Logan Serino, assisted by Troy Lapello. And since we've made it to the second period, it's all been Northport in a huge collision by the blue line as Goldstein hits Zalandri, and we're going to get a whistle and a penalty on Goldstein, his second of the game. He's going to go in the box for tripping. 2-minute power play here for the Tigers. That's Laundry tries to shoot it, can't get good handle on the puck. Now back into the center. And cleared out there by the Whalers. Zadronsny skates after it, and here comes Minardi up behind him. Whalers have it up behind the net, trying to get it back into Minardi, but he's not there. The Tigers have it coming up the other way. Goes back into the neutral zone. Tigers have it. Passed up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin has it knocked away, but right back into the hand to Matrice. Matrice has it, pushes it forward. Puck flies around almost into the front of Terriazos. Puck on the near side boards. The neutral zone. Zadronsny will take it himself, working his way in, poked away by Terriazos right to Seek, who had a ricochet opportunity, missed wide. Terriazos saves that one and pushed out by the Whalers, goes all the way to the other end. Moscati comes out of the net and hands it. We're back to Zadronsny. Tigers have it on the neutral zone, gets away, Minardi has it. Brings it up right side, shoots it towards Moscati, but soft shot. Kicked away by him. Goldstein has it. He'll take it out back. It's reset. 10 seconds left on the Southampton power play. Skating in towards the net, blocked by Terriazos. Huge collision there by Riley as he hits. Puck near side. Things getting a little bit chippy. A lot more shoving going on than the first two periods. Scramble for the puck. Terriazos comes out of the net to greet it and hands it off. Magnotta controls it. Tries to pass it up right there. Too far for his teammate. Far side. Over to Driscoll. Driscoll will bring it up. Too many defenders in his way. She'll push it up, and the puck goes around the backside of the net. And here comes Auletta to greet it, but he's met by Riley, and he's pushed by Riley on the boards. Riley using his big frame, and Auletta gets shoved right there by Southampton player and falls to the ice. Craig has it, loses it. Auletta falls down behind him, and down goes Craig with him. Puck goes in front of Terriazos. He'll fall on it. .10:58 left to go. Driscoll with the puck. Takes the shot. Terriazos comes far out of the net to block that one. Riley trying to clear it out. Can't. Near side, Driscoll saves it from going out past the blue line. Riley finally flicks it out, and racing after it is Zethner. Zethner pushes it past in towards the blue line, but a bunch of Railers are right there. Now the puck bouncing off a bunch of players far side, and a shove from behind. A lot of pushing and shoving as it's a battle for that puck on the far side board, and a lot of bodies hitting the ice there. Neither team still able to come up with it. Huge scrum, huge pile up, and finally Auletta comes away with it, working his way inside, and he gets shoved to the ground. Big hit right there. Driscoll controls it. Riley working behind him. Puck goes out back towards the neutral zone. Zethner controls it for the Tigers. Passes it out back towards Zethner. He's backing up. Puck gives it back up front to Auletta. Auletta looks. Gives it to Alfano. We're going to get a whistle. We'll face off near side on the dot. Northport Huntington leads 4-0. Finally, ricochets out behind into Southampton. Here comes Goldstein up the right side. Using speed, tries to get it back in, making his way toward the goal, but poked away there by Matrice. Craig trying to keep it in, but can't, goes past his stick, and now he's skating away there from Kahn. Kahn, relentless defense. Magnotta tries to get it, but it passed his stick, and now here comes Seekin. Seek has it. Pass it over to Matrice. Matrice gives it over to Andre. Poked away there by Magnotta, and the puck's changing hands. Seek race after it. Goldstein working behind him. Pushes it behind. Emtage now controls it. Emtage in the neutral zone. Gives it up over to Minardi. Minardi brings it across the blue line and gets shoved right into the board and loses the puck. Now Matrice has it on the near board. And flicks it over, back behind the net, and Zdrozny will control it. Zdrozny still has it, flicks it up right into the hands of Magnotta. He'll keep it in, shoots it towards the net, but again, intercepted by Zdrozny. He brings it into the neutral zone. Now flicked all the way towards Terriazo, skating after it. Two players, either one able to make a play on the puck, now near side. Here's Goldstein working his way around two Tigers defenders, and he gets pinned up against the board. Here's Seek with it now in front of the net, but he gets shoved out of the way and loses the puck in the process. Stolen right there. Matrice over to Zdrozny. Shot past the legs of Terriazos, back up to Matrice. Matrice pushes it back down low. Gives it right back up top to Matrice. He works his way down on the boards. Now the board goes out back towards the blue line. Matrice saves it, keeps it into the offensive zone, and now Magnotta will come away with it for the Whalers. Here comes Goldstein now with it. Far side, brings it across the blue line, left side, works his way in towards the net, knocked away by Zdrozny. And it goes past the stick of Riley, and over there, number 23, Vergara. And that's going to be a penalty again on Goldstein as his stick caught the skate of Driscoll. Goldstein goes in, frustrated. Which kind of sums up the day for the Southampton Whalers. That's going to be tripping against Goldstein. Go back into the Whalers' defensive zone for the faceoff. Driscoll has it back up top, deflected off a Riley stick, goes back down to the near side wall. Again, teams fighting for it on the near side boards. And here comes Driscoll, works his way inside, shot off the foot of Riley. Driscoll will get the ricochet and try to push it back over to Auletta, but it goes past him. Now Riley trying to shove it out past the blue line, but right into the hands of Driscoll. Driscoll lets it carry him around the outside of the rink, past the net, behind the net, and a huge collision down there. Shot on goal, Terriazos, and Riley will get to clear it. Minute 15 left on Goldstein's penalty. Auletta has it. Now back up, right there, Auletta controls it, brings it across, cuts back into the center, shot on goal, over the shoulder, top right corner. Fifth goal of the night for the Northport Huntington Tigers. Scored by Robert Auletta. We go back center ice. An assist right there by Henry Alfano as well. Both teams skate to their bench. Talk things over. timeout. The first period was close. No teams came away with a goal at the end of one. It was pretty evenly matched, but Northport finally broke the scoring. The first goal in the second period, and since then it's been all Northport all the time. And had 3 goals in the second, 2 goals here in the third. 2 goals scored by Logan Serino and Robert Arletta here in the third period. Both teams ready. Go back to the center circle. We're getting close to the final 6 minutes of play here in the third period. Clock gets the ice and we resume play. Near side, goes back to the center, Emptage. Now into the neutral zone. Minardi has it, trying to control it. Passes it up to Craig. Craig loses it, but ricochets right to Goldstein. Goldstein shot past Moscati, and Southampton finally joins the scoreboard with their first goal of the game by Maxwell Goldstein. Fresh out of the penalty box as well. And they're finally on the scoreboard. Behind Terriazos. Pass up to Goldstein. Lone goal of the game for the Whalers. Minardi steals it, gives it back to Goldstein. Going in for his second attempt right now. Gives it up to Craig. Craig has it left side. Tries to shoot it, but a poor shot goes wide. Goldstein in front of the net. Craig can't get it to him. Pass to Magnotta up top off the wall. Fix it right back to Craig. Craig looking, dumps it back up off to Minardi, who's behind him. Ricochet off the wall to Goldstein, who tries to get it back inside in front of the net, but stolen away by Zajonski. Zajonski using a burst of speed. Brings it into the neutral zone, now far right. Gives it past Magnotta, but Magnotta with some physical play. Parents calling for a foul. Nothing going. They give it up to Magnotta, lost it for a bit, finally locates it, but that's now with 2 defenders on him. Goldstein has it, tries to give it up in front of the net to Minardi. Zajonski's right there to deflect it, and Matrice has it now. Near side, Goldstein gets it back. Looking inside, Riley shoots wide of the glove of Moscati. Now it goes back out up top into the neutral zone, but back up to Goldstein. Goldstein brings it over the blue line, has Minardi. Slap shot off the pad of Moscati, and ricochets out towards his right. Tigers have it, but Riley coming right back. It's pinned up against the board by Alfano, and neither team can get it. Finally stays out by the feet of Riley. Riley has it, tries to get a shot on goal, but blocked by Driscoll. Now in front, good shot by Minardi. Pad save there by Moscati. Goldstein has it on the board. Skating around, finally shoved and knocked down. Goldstein was knocked down there by Serino, but that's going to be a penalty on Serino for roughing. Got a good hit against Goldstein there. Looks to be a little shaken up. As he gets up, he's hobbling a little bit. Skating around to shake it off. He'll stay on the ice, it looks like. Goes over to his bench and will finally come off the ice to take a breather after that hard hit. And that's going to be a 2-minute penalty. Southampton's first power play of the night after a Logan Serino roughing penalty. And here comes Arletta using speed. Shot in, glove save, Terriazos. We go back to the face-off circle, and even with the man down advantage, Tiger was able to make quick work and quickly take the puck end from end and get a shot on goal. Alfano in the face-off circle for the Tigers. Ricocheted off the sideboard. Riley controls it, passes it up to the other Riley. Now Kessler has it, loses it, gives it back over to number 9 Riley. Riley has it on the boards, trying to pass it to his brother and teammate in the front of the net, but can't get it to him. D'Angelo has it, gives it back over. All right, back to D'Angelo in the neutral zone, sings it back into his defensive zone, backing up. Good defense there by Alfano. Now, Oleta with good defense and a hard hit right there. Alfano has it, loses it, and it's a huge scramble for the puck. People twirling and whirling around, and finally, Oleta controls it for the Tigers. Working his way inside towards the crease, and a huge hit right there. And that's going to draw a penalty. Smaller Mateo Vergara going low on Oleta as he works his way in towards Terriazos. And there's just under a minute left on the penalty for Sereno, but now it's going to be a man-up advantage. And at the end of Sereno's penalty, Northport will have the upper hand. A quick shot right there by Zajonski for at least a minute. Two and a half left to play in regulation. Zajonski shoots wide. Ricochet is now on the back of the net. Riley comes free. Sattler working for it. Kessler, I mean, Zajonski passes it to his right across the ice. Magnato with good defense. Shoves it, trying to get the puck, but can't. Seek controls it. Goes out past the blue line. Pass over to McLaughlin. Trees. Trees has it ricochet, but Sheet chasing after it. Seek will get it. Pass up top towards Samandri. Gives it right in to the hands of Rodas. Rodas working in far side, stops, loses the Tigers defender, and will just push it up past to the Tigers zone. The final 90 seconds of play left. Matrice brings it across the blue line, far side. Works his way in, shot on goal. Terriazos stands up and was a wall. Seek has it up top. Magnato trying to knock it away. Loose puck goes right into the hands of the Whalers, and they'll push it up with 30 seconds left on the Tigers power play in the final 60 seconds left in the third period. Pass all the way across the ice to McLaughlin, but too far. We're going to get icing and go all the way to the Tigers' end for the face-off. 16 seconds left on the power play opportunity. 52 seconds left in the game. Southampton's trailed this one by 4. They need a miracle if they want to come away with a win or at least a tie. Magnato controls it, shoots too far and wide. Craig off the rebound, but right into the glove of Moscati. We go back to the face-off circle. Minardi puts it back behind him, right in to Magnato, who gives it over to Craig, who shoots it wide though. Tigers trying to bring it out, and they do. Alfano has it. Oleta to his left. Alfano works his way in, now dumps it off to Oleta. Oleta shot on goal past the glove of Terriazos for the 6th goal here tonight for the Tigers. Oleta was working his way to his right and shot it to the top right corner over the glove of Terriazos. 20 seconds left. Craig controls it. Now Alfano hounding him back in front of the net. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and the horn will sound in the Northport Huntington Tigers. Winning streak continues as they push that to 6th. But the 3-game scoreless streak they were holding their opponents to has ended with the lone goal by Maxwell Goldstein for the Southampton Whalers. Northport will move to 12-6-0 on the season, and then Southampton will move to 5-12-1. Your final score here at the rinks between these two teams, 6-1, Northport Huntington wins. But don't go anywhere. We have one more game coming up after this, and you won't want to miss it. JV playoff action between the 8th-seeded Longwood Lions and the first-ranked ESM Sharks. Don't go anywhere. We have one more game here on the Long Island Sports Network.